Hi everyone, welcome to back the channel Islamic video. In the vast world of automobiles, there are some cars that don't just serve as a mode of transport but as timeless symbols of elegance, simplicity, and character. One such car has made its return in 2025, the Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. A name once whispered with nostalgia is now being spoken with admiration once again. Today, we explore the beauty, history, and rebirth of this classic, while reflecting on the deeper lessons it brings from an Islamic perspective. The Karmann Ghia was never about power or speed. It wasn't the loudest car on the streets. It wasn't made for racing. It was made for those who appreciated art, who valued simplicity, and who understood that sometimes, beauty lies in subtlety. Isn't that what we learn from the teachings of Islam, that modesty, balance, and refinement are more valuable than arrogance and excess? The original Karmann Ghia was born from a collaboration between three giants of Volkswagen, Karmann, and Ghia of Italy. Its flowing curves and handcrafted body panels were a reflection of human effort and precision. And in 2025, Volkswagen has reintroduced this legend not with a scream, but with a whisper, quietly, respectfully, with a nod to the past and a vision for the future. The 2025 Karmann Ghia is an all-electric coupe, designed not to dominate roads, but to invite people into a new way of thinking. The lines of the car float like the calligraphy in the curve on a graceful, deliberate, beautiful. It retains the elegance of the original but carries the technology and efficiency required in today's world. And this is important because as Muslims, we're taught to look forward while honoring the past. The Karmann Ghia of 2025 does just that. Its electric motor delivers a modest 180 horsepower and not meant to burn rubber, but to glide with dignity. With a range of approximately 400 kilometers, it's ideal for both city commuting and countryside reflection. The cabin is simple yet premium, crafted with sustainable materials, many of which are ethically sourced. There is no extravagance in sedan, just purpose and peace. Isn't that the kind of lifestyle our Deen encourages? To live cleanly, to tread lightly on this earth, to avoid waste. As we explore the details of the 2025 Karmann Ghia, let's take a moment to reflect. Cars today are filled with distractions: giant screens, aggressive sound systems, aggressive designs. But this vehicle takes a different approach. It reminds us of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who said, "Simplicity is a part of faith." The design of the Karmann Ghia reflects this simplicity. It invites us to focus on the journey, not the destination. It tasks us to be present, to drive with purpose, not just speed. The driving experience is serene. The electric motor makes little noise. The suspension is tuned not for track performance but for comfort. As the car moves through city streets or open highways, it reminds the driver of a higher order of harmony in motion, like the harmony we seek in our daily lives between dunya and the akhirah. The Quran tells us, "And we have certainly created man and know what his soul whispers to him." A broken bar. This car, too, whispers not to tempt, but to soothe. Volkswagen's engineers have taken great care to ensure the new Karmann Ghia is not just a car, but a statement. It is built with recycled materials, powered by clean energy, and assembled using fair labor practices. This speaks directly to the Islamic values of justice, stewardship of the earth, and ethical behavior. Allah says in Surah Al-Araf, "And do not commit abuse on the earth, spreading corruption." This vehicle is a reminder of that responsibility. From the outside, it is graceful. From the inside, it is peaceful. The seats are designed to reduce fatigue, encouraging long, thoughtful journeys. The dashboard is minimal, drawing attention away from clutter and back to the road. And the car itself is quiet, like the night prayers of a believer, filled with reflection and sincerity. For those who remember the original Karmann Ghia from the 1950s to the 1970s, the 2025 version is like a familiar duo revisited in a new light. It stirs memories of the past, yet motivates movement towards a better, more conscious future. It is a revival not just of a car, but of values. The original car was slow, steady, and stylish. The new one is the same, but sustainable. It's as if it was made for the mindful Muslim driver, someone who values intention over impression. There is a saying of the Prophet, peace be upon him, "Verily, Allah is beautiful and loves beauty. This car echoes that hadith. Its beauty is not loud, it is not exaggerated, it is sincere. Just as our faith teaches us to dress and act with dignity and modesty, this car is dressed in simplicity, with a timeless style that never seeks to overpower but to inspire. In a world where modern cars are being pushed as symbols of ego and excess, the 2025 Karmann Ghia brings a different message, that it's okay to be different, that you don't have to follow the crowd, that your vehicle can reflect your values. This car isn't shouting for attention, it's inviting you to be thoughtful, to connect with your surroundings, and to live with purpose. Now let's talk about technology. The Karmann Ghia features all the necessity as a driver assistance, safety systems, and connectivity.